Getting to Golden State in the summer of 2013 required them to basically dump some salary on the Utah Jazz.
Yep.
I think it was Biedrins and Richard Jefferson, right?
Yep.
Looking back, that trade probably altered the NBA landscape, and no one ever talks about it.
No one ever talks about it.
No one ever talks about it.
Right.
And one of the reasons is obviously, Steph has got, a couple MVPs and Klay's made an all-NBA team. But your role in this dynasty and this 5-year run is as important as anyone else's. And one of the reasons I just think is because of sort of your team has just been the perfect mix of guys.
Right.
And the skill sets all complement each other. And that's so rare. I don't even know if some of it is like luck in terms of the Warriors' part or planning. I just don't think enough teams do it where they're looking at how these sort of pieces fit. And I just wonder, are we ever going to see and I'm not saying the run is over, but are we ever going to see another run like this? Because it's been unbelievable.
Well, like you said, people don't. It was a lot of luck behind it, and in terms of Steph's ankles, being kind of weak for a year.
Oh
or two.
yeah, I wrote all this stuff down. Steph's contract, right? So he signs an under market value contract. Summer of 2016, we get the jump. We don't do the what was the word that the PA used in terms of making sure there wasn't the 1 year jump in the salary.
The spike. The easing.
Easing.
We didn't do the easing. It wasn't easing, but they eased everything in. Yes.
We didn't do the easing. We did the 1 year jump.
Yes.
KD happened to be a free agent.
Yes.
You guys beat them.
Yes. For how they got Klay drafted, I never want to talk about it because I don't. Everyone takes your words and tries to twist them. But how they drafted Klay and how he fell to the Warriors was crazy. It was all because his college coach, I guess he liked a woman or something. And that woman was connected to the police officer, which led to the police officer harassing the players. And then Klay sitting in his car in his driveway. The car's not on. He's chilling. And he gets a citation for something. And now he has a stigma of being a weed pothead, which he wasn't doing anything.
Right.
And now he has this perception of him in the draft, and he falls to the Warriors. Right? Think about events that happen like that. Like the stars are just online. And some people are trying to take all the credit for what's happening. And
there's so much luck involved.
There's so much luck involved.
Or the decision to trade Monte for Andrew. And
right. And Bogut was very instrumental early on in that run. And people don't realize how good he was. He was number one pick. We had to double team Bogut when he was in Milwaukee. He was.
Yeah.
So all those things. Mark Jackson deserves a lot more credit because I always tell people you had it. Coaches who believe in you.
Yeah.
You're a totally different player.
Sure.
I've had it because I had I've had 9 coaches. I had 5 coaches in Philly in 8 years. I had to prove to each and every one of them. They was one coach was all you do is just go to the hole and dunk. I'm if I could do that, I would do that. And why wouldn't you want to polish your game up? Right. But I had to prove to every coach that, listen, man, I can make this pass, or I'm not a bad shooter. Historically, I shoot better threes than Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Right? Stuff like that you got to prove to you. But Mark Jackson coaching Steph Curry and Klay and telling them they were going to be the best duo in NBA history on the perimeter, people thought he was he was on drugs.
Yeah.
And now they're saying, this is the best shooting duo in history. That's crazy. So for him to be their coach, I think, was really good for them later on or throughout their career. And then obviously Steve just kind of polished things up.